Hello everyone, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a doorbell for your house, base, or whatever you have that runs completely from redstone dust. So, let's go look at the inside of my building. As you can see, you can't see any visible redstone dust or anything. It's all hidden. And outside, all you have is a button, and when you push it, you can hear the doorbell. So this will notify anyone that's inside the building, or anyone that's around the building, that someone's standing at the front door wanting to get in. So let's go take a look quick how this is set up. Fairly simple, not much to it. So let's go out here and I'm going to show you how to do this setup. Just find an open place. Okay. So let's assume that you want your door to go right here. So let's get our door out. And let's place down our door. Okay. So we have our door sitting right there where we want it, or wherever you have it right now. Now naturally, what most people would do is they would take the switch and place it right there next to the door, so it's closer and more convenient for anyone to push. However, when you do that, it powers the door, and that's not what we want, because if you have that switch powering the door, when you place redstone coming onto that block, the switch isn't going to be powering the redstone because it's already powering the door. So we don't want that. So unfortunately what we're going to have to do is place the switch over here. So now when you push it, it's not going to activate anything unless you have redstone dust or something around it that needs to be activated. So now inside my building over here, what I've done is I've created this little outdent here. Now it does kind of look a little ugly, I'm not going to lie, but you can make it look as good as you want it to look. It really isn't that hard. And then I also have this little pillar right there, because here is the block that's being powered by the button, and behind this block right here is redstone wire that's leading down to the basement. And this is what we want to do. We want to try and conceal the redstone wire as much as possible to make everything look a lot nicer, and you don't want anyone to see your redstone dust or anything, because sometimes people might accidentally hit it and mess it all up, or people might take it, or it just makes everything look a little bad if you have exposed wiring. So we want to keep our wiring as hidden as possible, and that's over there is my example of hidden wiring. Over here I'm going to show you how to get everything up and running. So now that we have the button placed on the block right there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to place it on a dirt block and redstone wire. This way that redstone wire is going to be branching off or connecting this block to whatever else we're going to connect it to. And we're going to show you that here soon. So we're going to take our note block and we're going to place our note block down. So now what we've done is we have redstone wire running from the block that's being powered by the button to a note block. So let's go over here and push this button. When you push the button, you can hear that it activates this, the chime that this is giving off. Now while that's good enough for some people, for me it's not. I want 2 chimes to go off like a normal doorbell would. And you can even go out and make it even more complex and play a little tune. But for now we're just going to go ahead and make a simple 2-chime doorbell. In order to do this, you'd think that you'd place redstone wiring behind this block and then another one right there. However, that's not the case. This block isn't going to get isn't going to be powered itself with a redstone wire and allow other redstone wiring behind it to get powered. At least I don't think so. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a redstone repeater. And what this does normally is what you'd use this for is to cause delay in the redstone wiring or extend redstone wiring beyond 15 blocks, because redstone wiring has limitations of up to, I think it only goes up to 16 blocks, maybe 15, one of the two. And what you would do to extend that farther is create a repeater, which is this right here. Because redstone torches provide power to redstone dust, so once you go past the amount of blocks that redstone wiring can only go to, you're gonna want to set up a repeater. So we have this block being powered by this redstone wire. This block's being powered by it's not being powered right now. Once we push a button, it will get powered by the redstone wire, which is going to shut off this torch. And it's going to shut off that redstone wire, which is going to deactivate power to this block and turn this redstone torch on, which is going to allow power to go to this. And once we have power going to that, we'll have power going to our second chime. So now we have two of our chime blocks set up, and you can make this more compact. It doesn't have to be that big. Just play around with it. So now we have both these set up, and once we push that button, it should activate that, go through here, turn off this redstone torch, and then turn on that redstone torch, and then activate that block, causing a short delay, which will allow us to hear that 2 chime ding dong. So let's listen to it. Alright. So now what we need to do is change the pitch so you make it easier to hear. So let's go ahead Okay, so that's pretty poor tuning that we got going on there. It doesn't sound too pleasing. However, you can play with it and make it work as you want. But this is basically how you set this up. And now you can just simply hide it all. And it's as if nothing was ever there. So that's pretty much how you make a working doorbell for your house, your base, or anything. You can also use this to make pressure plate activated traps or warning systems, security systems, etc. So yeah, if you have any other suggestions of what you want me to make with redstone dust and all that stuff, please leave it in the comment and I will definitely get to it. I can pretty much do anything with redstone wiring. Just suggest something and I'll make a tutorial for it. So thanks for watching, and subscribe to our videos if you want to keep watching our tutorials. Thanks.